It's really tough. And I think, immigration, like you started the conversation with, it's always, on the news networks. And I feel like it's one of those topics that it's so heavily discussed, but so little is actually understood about the processes that take place in immigration. Unfortunately, I sit in the same position that hundreds of people here in Winston-Salem sit with, that hundreds of thousands across the US and millions across the US that have to deal with, where my parents and myself included are barred from adjusting our immigration status because we did come here illegally. I came here illegally. Now, like you mentioned, and I came to where my parents were. I was 34 years old. I came to be with them. I didn't have a say in that matter. And so, because of the way that we came here, we're barred from the ability to adjust our status until there is some legislative process created, and that
Mm.
takes an act of Congress to do.
Literally.
An act of miracle, an act of Congress is how I joke with people. And that's what it does. And so, different things can, presidents, both types of presidents can all do certain things and say certain things. President Obama started DACA. President Trump has done other policies, but the only individuals who can create a pathway to citizenship is Congress, and that's who I want to speak to and try to share my story with, to try to humanize it, because you have these situations where, and it's just not just my family, I'm sure there's millions of other families that are mixed status, where they have family members who are US citizens and some who are not, but unfortunately they can't adjust their status due to circumstances.